Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, best place for long-term stock investors. Today we will be talking about Kobay Technologies. We'll look at a interesting company that has done pretty well over the past 5 years, not so well right now. We'll be specifically asking ourselves what they do, whether or not the company as an investment is a good one. Now, just to let you know, guys, I do have shares in Kobay Technologies. Just want to let you guys know that as well. Also, none of what we say should be taken as financial advice. If you want that sort of advice, please speak to a pro. Hey guys, before we begin, just to let you know, we have a totally free masterclass just for you to sign up for in the comment section or the description, where we will guide you on how you can build a 6 to 7 figure portfolio using the power of stock investing. Go check it out. Alright, so let's look at the share price. Over the past 5 years, it's up 9x, nearly 10x actually. However, when you look on a, let's say a 1 year basis, it's down 43%. And then from the high, it's down like 57%. Then that's not very nice. But let's look into the company, right? Oh, but before that, actually the performance.
Yeah, it has been pretty green, man.
Yeah, right. But you see, this is what we mean by lagging indicators, right? So you see the share price has already moved before all these financials came out.
Yep.
So of course the best is to buy it here or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is why they call the market forward looking, right? Sometimes, right?
Yes, sir.
So why was the market so excited about the share price early on? So let's go to the website. 13 years of golden commitment. Very interesting. What do they do? So you can see they have manufacturing and property segment. Okay, so straight away, at least for me, there's something that is not as attractive anymore.
Property,
the fact that you have properties, and also there's always that whole conglomerate discount. But let's not conclude much right now. So let's start looking at the manufacturing. They have the aerospace and component business, so we know that they are also manufacturing for the airplanes and all that.
Yeah.
And this is a COVID recovery kind of place. Mechatronic and then precision engineering.
I think I did a little bit digging on Kobay. I think I found out that their customers for the aerospace segment is Boeing, right? Boeing and also who's the other?
Airbus.
Airbus, I think it's Airbus.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
Great. So these are great qualitative information about the company. So straight away, I can see the fact that you're in aerospace and all that means that you're not in a super high growth industry, but I know that you are in an industry that's on the up. Maybe it's a bit slower, right?
I mean, we can see the SEM engineering, right? How has been performing so well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so of course, we shouldn't conclude straight away that they are like SEM, right? They may be a lot less, capable.
We also need to check out how much is the revenue contribution for each.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So we've got the mechatronic business. So what do? Do they tell you here? Micro handling, high performance test set manipulators. So a lot of testing equipment, right? They supply some of the equipments. Now this is for semiconductors. Okay, again, similar to the airline industry, not exactly in a high growth industry, but they are in a somewhat cyclical industry.
Yep.
Right. Yes, semiconductors will do well over time, but especially right now, it's probably a bit challenging. So therefore, this is probably why the price has not been doing very well.
Yep, I agree.
Right? So that is micro handling and all this mechatronic stuff. And then you have precision engineering. Poly2 Technologies, an established precision engineering involved in the manufacturing and supplying both local and overseas companies engineering parts, dies, molds. Okay, right? The nuts and bolts, right?
Yep.
Of the engineering industry. Benwell. So yeah, any thoughts before we move on?
Nothing much. It's actually pretty straightforward kind of website. Yeah.
So you can see, right? So guys, you want to figure out, right? All these things, what are they used for? What is the end product? Give you a sense of where the demand is.
Yeah.
So okay, that's the
web.
Right, that's the manufacturing business. So let's look a little bit about property developments. What properties have they done in the past? Okay. Kobay. So they have a strong foothold in Penang and KL. 500 million worth of zero gearing land bank. That is crazy. Zero. Most people have to take loans,
Yeah,
right?
which means maybe they use it from their internal funding. It could be that, or it could be
They just
from
have
their,
richer.
maybe
Their
because
akong pass
from the
down to
cash.
them.
Yeah.
So they have an ongoing project from Langkawi. Interesting. So Penang. So out of this, okay, Penang, Langkawi, Selangor, Lumut, which is in Perak, right? Is it? Yeah, I think it's in Perak. I could be wrong. Yes.
To correct us.
Yes.
if
All right,
we
guys.
say
Yes.
something
No,
wrong.
maybe let's Google right now. I believe it's in Perak, right? Town, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Okay. Don't kill me, Perakians. So yeah, we have this, and we have KL. So Kajang. Wow. So you can see that a lot of the Penang ones are like high rises. Then the Langkawi ones are like more residential. So you can see Langkaya and then Taman Sri Aman. Then the KL one is a little bit more mixed.
Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward lah.
Yep.
Property development. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just properties.
Alright guys, if you didn't know, we have a one-on-one mentorship program where you can apply for, where we level up your stock investing based on tailor-made solutions. If you're interested, you need to apply. Not all of you all will get into an interview. It's only 20% of you all will do it, and even fewer will get to hop on the program. But if you're confident that you can qualify, you can click on the link and fill in your details in the comment section or the description. So let's look at the numbers, right? Guys, by the way, pro tip, ticker, as good as it is, will make mistakes. There's no software in the world that doesn't make mistakes. We highly recommend you to actually key into Excel. That's the best.
Yes.
Okay.
As in, look at the AR, annual report, and then take their financial data from there. That's the most accurate data that you can get of a company's performance.
Okay, so let's look at these three, right? Maybe we won't look at the net income. So again, raw materials are very important for this company.
Yes.
So if you want to figure out what drives the company, look at the raw material prices. What are they? Things like that. And of course, what do you think, actually?
Actually, I think they also do spend a little bit on their operating expenses.
Okay.
I believe it's something to do with I'm not sure whether it have to do with their property development
Okay.
because they have to like market and everything, right, to promote. So maybe that is some one of the aspects that you may want to like research on also lah.
And also we will need to, break down, right, the margins between each of these departments.
Yep.
Speaking of that, maybe let's look at the segments, right?
Yeah.
See if they break it down.
So here,
Yes.
school segment. Yep, they do. So where is the property? Yep, property is there.
Well, but here's the interesting part. Look at that. They have pharmaceutical as well.
I think that's something to do with their manufacturing segment, right?
Okay.
Yep.
So you can see this is the... What is it?
I think that is one of the...
It's a bug, right?
One is a bug for ticker lah.
Yeah. So you can see they make about 300 million from manufacturing. Property is only about a tenth.
Yeah.
But pharmaceutical is actually, one third. So you can see they're slowly becoming a conglomerate, something that I try to avoid. But I think right now, because the manufacturing is so big, that's why I am, in a way, still a shareholder. What can you glean from all of this?
Actually, I just want to check out how's their operating income like for each segment. If you go like scroll down a bit, yeah. So you can see, if we compare, right? Let me see property development. So I recall they make about 30 million in revenue and 7.5 in EBT.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
That's
So
not bad,
I think
right?
that's about
30%.
like 30%. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So at tax, maybe it drops to, 15.
Yeah, I mean, property development the margin has always been that good lah.
Yeah.
From what I have studied, it's always about 15 to even 20% of net margins. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but I believe their manufacturing segment is it doing well? So it's 61 million for earnings before tax against 30 million. Oh, that's even better. Right. It's about 40%.
Ah,
60.
Yes.
Sorry, 60 million divided by 3. Oh yeah, it's about 20 over percent also.
Yeah.
About roughly
So
the
okay,
same.
so that means what we see in the main numbers is pretty much there, lah, right? It doesn't affect each other too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to actually
Let's go scroll.
some of the balance sheet. Let's see how well. I have a feeling the fact that they have, a zero leverage, zero gearing.
Let's have a
what's
look
the word?
first.
Land
Yeah.
bank.
Yeah.
That should be good. So let's look at the cash. All right, it's growing. So how about the
Total
debt?
debt. Can go.
If you're enjoying the video so far, remember to like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that whenever new videos pop, you know it fresh.
Yeah, here. Total debt. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, wait, sorry.
It's this one. Yeah.
Okay, I can see eyeball straight away that it's actually increasing, but it's about matching. So this is something we want to investigate, right? Why is it that they have been net cash for so long? They are still net cash, but the net cashness is decreasing,
Yep.
right?
Almost matching idea to the
Right.
cash
So
already.
something
Debt
you
to
guys want to investigate as well. Is it because they're going into,
Yeah, actually, let's check real quick whether is it due to their short term. Does the short term debt is increasing more than the long term, or is it they doing long term? Okay, so I can see already. I bought. Sorry, I think you need to scroll down a bit. Long term debt is about 36 million. Their current short term borrowing is about 19.
But the current portion of long-term debt that they classify as short-term is increasing as well.
Yeah, but it's roughly, I think it's matching lah.
Okay.
I think a long term debt is 30 over, and then short term is 30. It's a balance lah.
And if we look at the cash flows, which is always something we want to look at, there's no doubt operating cash flow has done very well. So it has never had a negative year.
Yep.
As far as capex, there you go. So this probably explains.
Maybe they're expanding their business.
This explains the net.
Yeah.
The lowering of the net cash.
Yes.
So something to investigate. You can see it's quite capital intensive. So what you want to figure out is whether this is legitimate in terms of like the business sense, or is it just because in 2021 everybody got excited in this department, so they started spending money.
I wonder it's had to do with the pharmaceutical segment, because the pharmaceutical, the revenue is about 100 over million, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
So maybe it could be something to do with that.
But have they issued any comment? There you go.
Oh, okay.
So they did raise this a while back, and their debt is also increasing. So management is very, very aggressive. You can see.
Yep.
Very, very aggressive in this department. But of course, maybe we unfortunately it's not on their website. They don't really tell us where the the pharmaceutical department is.
Yeah. Maybe their AR does show. Maybe
Yep.
it does disclose. Yeah.
So let's go.
Okay. I think let's find pharma. Okay.
Healthcare products. Okay, company entered in the share sale agreement to acquire 70% equity interest in Avalon Healthcare. Galaxis Avalon. Total cash of 47.
47 million. Oh. They raised about 110 million.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
But that happened in 2022. Yeah.
Yeah. Means maybe they are expanding something else.
Yeah.
It could be.
We'll need to investigate more. Definitely not for this video, right? We have to.
Yeah.
Right?
Now you take like
But I think I want to summarize some of the key components. I think the first thing is that it's in industries that are generally on the up. So that's a good thing.
Yep.
Right? Number two, I cheated a little bit. Actually, this was a stock. This is one of my biggest failures, I would say, because I did not buy a lot earlier when I could have and I should have. The reason is that they have one of the best returns on capital, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, let's have a look.
So now this is where going onto our SIB program will actually give you an edge. Now, if you look at the returns on capital, it's pretty decent, right? It's actually going up. But when I was looking at it, right, which was around here, the return on capital was still around 9 to 12%, which is not what I typically like. I like it to be a lot higher. However, they were already spending a lot of what they spend on for their like their depreciation and all that really is a lot of it is growth capex. So one thing we teach our students in SIB is to adjust your earnings to reflect in such a way where, let's say, if they don't spend anything on growth, what would the earnings look like? And when I did that, I still remember the returns on capital could go as high as 19 to 20% during these periods here when it's reporting, a very low amount. And so these were signals for you to know that, hey, this company really, has substance.
Yeah, but we talk more in SIB.
Yes, correct. And just the last bit is on valuations, right? We already did it here. 17 times earnings.
Yep.
Right? Not like super attractive, right? For a company that, at least on the surface, doesn't have like this special mode or anything. But, love to hear you guys' opinion. But before we end, anything else you want to share?
Not really. Actually, how I got to know about this company is that I think there's something related to Bitcoin like mining or something, right? Data centers, right? Yeah, so that actually got me to like do this video, to research a little bit about Kobay. I'm not sure whether wait, let me check real quick again. Did they mention anything about data centers over here?
Data. Sufficient? Nope, they don't.
Okay. That's interesting.
So yeah, anyway, maybe a second round where we'll look at it, right? Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Always interested to know what you think. Let us know whether you even like this sort of format where we are a little bit more messy, we pretend not to know a lot of stuff. And guys, really enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Share it with a friend. Follow us on our social media, and we'll see you in the next videos.